What's up, guys? Mr. Crowder here. I want to talk to you guys about poetry. Poetry, boy, you probably don't have a good connotation with that word. Um, you might, and that'd be cool, but you might not, and that's okay. But poetry can be so many things, and I know when I was your age, I probably didn't appreciate that. Um, However, as I've grown older and been experienced to more things, I've come to appreciate it. And I'll talk more about my personal experience and some of the poets I really love, both old and new. But I want you guys to think about poetry as how you view the world, how you experience the world. Poetry can be about anything. Um, some of the best poems are poems that seemingly are about nothing. And I know that sounds weird. Um, but I want you guys to think of poetry as like this experience. It's meant to be something that draws, you know, emotion from you. Um, According the dictionary definition, and I looked this up, is a type of literature. Poetry is based on the interplay of words and rhythm. It often employs rhyme and meter, which are a set of rules governing the number and arrangement of syllables in each line. In poetry, words are strung together to form sounds, images, and ideas that might be too complex or abstract to describe directly. That sounds like a whole bunch of stuff, but poetry is about this. It is. It's about expressing things that can't be expressed. Um, and so, what kinds of things make up poetry? Well, it doesn't just have to be, a book of poetry. This is called a book called Red Sauce, Whiskey, and Snow by August Kleinzahler. I happen to really like this guy. He's a really good poem. Um, but I also want you to think about, I don't know, whoever your favorite rapper is a poet. Whoever your favorite singer or songwriter is also a poet. 9 times out of 10, they just do it in rhyme, obviously, to make a song. But those are also poems. And so think of, if you've been exposed to poetry, something like this, I want you to write about that today. But if you have a favorite song lyric or verse, I want you to write about that because that is poetry. And we'll get into what makes it so in some of our Zoom calls this week. But yes, absolutely, song lyrics, things like that, verses, all that stuff counts. As long as it's clean, I really don't edit yourself, please. But that being said, that's how we're going to start talking about poetry, and we'll talk more about this as the week goes by. Thanks, guys.